Welcome to Mornings on Main Street. I'm your host, Stephanie Miller. The Luxury Living Sumner Style Home Tour is happening September 6th. We've talked about the home tour and how you can see luxury homes there in Sumner County and where those ticket dollars will go. In fact, it'll go to 4 organizations, one being Sumner Realtors to help with educational and networking opportunities for those professionals in the industry in Sumner County. And then 3 nonprofit organizations will benefit from this home tour. One being Home Safe. The other, Habitat for Humanity of Sumner County. And the third, Grace Place Ministry. Today, I share my sit down with the founder of Grace Place Ministry to learn why she wanted to develop this in the Sumner County area and how she is helping single moms find and live safe, independent lives. We'll have more from her coming up, but first, let's get a check of our headlines. Approximately 70,000 Tennesseans are addicted to opioids, according to the Tennessee Department of Health. In observance of International Overdose Awareness Day, a group of Sumner County public and private health organizations is hosting a community resource fair at Volunteer Behavioral Health Gallatin. Attendees will have the opportunity to learn more about evidence-based treatment options, local support groups, overdose prevention training, and much, much more. The Road to 250 will soon launch its second year. Performances and presentations taking place in the months preceding America's 250th birthday. This is happening in Montgomery County. All performances are free and open to the public. September's topic is scientific developments in the story of America's history. Read the full list of performances and events of the Road to 250 on our website. Middle Tennessee State University is on track to be home to an entertainment and sports district. MTSU President Sidney McPhee shared the long-range outlook during his State of the University address that included capitalizing upon multi-million-dollar investments in new campus facilities and renovations around the Greenland Drive and Middle Tennessee Boulevard. Stick with us. We'll be right back.
They walk among us. But at 240 miles per hour, they become something more. They're thrill seekers, risk takers, and maybe just a little bit unhinged. Buckle up. This new era of speed, this racing revolution, it's just getting started.
Hi, I'm Stephanie Miller. Main Street Media is partnering with Borchetta Bourbon Music City Grand Prix at the Nashville Superspeedway to send a family of 4 to the race August 31st. To register, please visit any Main Street Media website and look for the Register Here banner. You'll also receive some fantastic Borchetta Bourbon Music City merchandise. We look forward to seeing you at the race. Welcome back to Mornings on Main Street. We highlighted the Luxury Living Sumner Style Home Tour and how you can tour some beautiful homes. But this is done for a purpose, and there are 3 nonprofits that will be benefiting from this home tour, one of those being Grace Place. We have Desnéige Bourret with us. She is the founder of Grace Place. First off, thanks for your time.
Of course. Thank you for having me.
And thanks for finding such a beautiful nonprofit.
Oh, well, that has been a great, great honor.
Tell us a little bit, give a little background of Grace Place and how these funds that will come to you, how that's going to help.
Yes. Okay. So Grace Place, we have been in Sumner County operating since 2015. So this year we're celebrating 10 years. Yeah. And we're a life restoration program for single moms and children experiencing homelessness. We are able to take a mom and her children all the way from crisis to stability. That's the work that we do. And over 10 years, we've had 87% of our families remain independent, which is such a huge deal, both to our organization, but to me personally, it's just, I always like to make sure the community understands that's such a testament to what our women and kids and what these families are capable of with the kind of opportunity that Grace Place provides. And so,
since starting operations in 2015, how many women or families have you helped?
Well, we just celebrated our 10-year anniversary luncheon back in April, and at that time it was 187 families. So I would have to think through the amount of families we've had since then.
Wow.
Which was probably about 4 or 5 more, so roughly 190. we have families come in different parts of their journey. So one might have a car, one might have employment, and so we meet them where they're at, and they're here from anywhere from 6 to 18 months. But yeah, I mean, there's really nothing like, a mom who comes in here just completely shattered and just so broken, and she's been in survival mode for so long usually, and she's had to make the best choice out of a bunch of really, really bad options. And so she's really like kind of in the fetal position of life, and just we get to watch her get strong and go on a healing journey and start to have confidence, and we start to see a smile and a twinkle come back into her eyes. And I was just sharing this morning with somebody else how it's been so special over the last 10 years, because now we have children who we originally served in the community back when we first opened, who are now adults. And the way they describe what they saw happen to Mom is just so incredibly special and beautiful. To hear a kid who's now an adult say, "You helped my mom get strong." And my mom began to kill it at life after Grace Place. And and then those kids want to be involved now. And so, there's nothing quite like it. It's the most, it can be the darkest of work and the most painful of work, but at the same time, just some of the most beautiful God-given, moments that just keep your eyes focused on eternity and give you the breath and the courage and the strength to just keep showing up.
Funds only go so far when you receive them from something like the home tour, which is, they're so gracious to do that, but that only lasts for so long. How can we best help Grace Place here in Sumner County?
The number one thing I always ask for is prayer. We are a ministry first and foremost, and I know without a doubt that this is not happening without the Lord. And the second thing that I would say, we have a huge expansion that we're building over on New Shackle Island Road across from John Deere, which has kind of got some buzz going on the hit pages. Some good, some bad. But the magnitude of what we're building, it's huge, and so we really do need people to be generous. And so that's, until that campus is done, those are the two things we need. We need prayer, not just over in a vague way, but just prayer specifically over our leaderships, prayer over our current moms that we serve, the future moms that are going to be in need, that we're going to be able to say yes to with that new campus, and then just that there would be provision, and that the people who are called to be involved will walk in obedience, because we need as many people walking in obedience for this specifically as we can get.
Any final thoughts?
Well, just thank you. And thank you to Sumner Realtors for the home tour, and for us to be one of the beneficiary charities. Every gift matters so much to us. And so, thank you.
Always remember that when you're either purchasing that ticket or making a donation where you are to a nonprofit there in your area, those are such gifts to those organizations. Desnéige, thank you so very much. Grace Place, check it out. Look it up here in Sumner County. When we come back, we'll go over some of the programs offered here at Grace Place.
Busy bee, yeah, busy bee. If you need
Hold on, y'all. Hold on. I need to make a call. Hey, this is Brianna with Busy Bee. I'm giving you a call to let you know your technician is on his way.
3-3.
Busy bee. Guys, not yet. Not yet.
Busy bee, oh,
Now
busy
ready,
bee.
guys.
Call 775-7833.
Welcome back. Looking at the programs at Grace Place Ministries, those programs fall under 5 different areas, one being foundations for all mothers and children, also employment, transportation, housing, and financial help. If you would like more information about Grace Place Ministry, head to their website, graceplaceministryinc.org.